Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to the challenge run. So we've got Tank with Legs and Hyper Sniper being repaired. We've got Loki and Exo injured. Storage space is up in 7 days, at which point we can go for engine repairs, allowing us to drop another 50 tons, which is largely unnecessary since we can only drop half the rating anyway, so yeah. Let's check out the command center, see what we're looking at playing today. Battles are risky because there's no chance to pull out if we complete an objective and run. But I'm not seeing an assassinate, destroy base is an option. But I think we're going to go for this battle in particular. 313 max salvage, it's a heavy lance, but it's Rosselhog, so we should be fine. What team do I want to bring, is the question. I mean, nice to see you down here in the hole. Tank with Legs is just becoming amazing. Able to soak just about everything. But we do have plenty of mechs, so we don't really need to wait the 2 days. How vital do I think Tank with Legs would be in that battle? I think we can do it without. So let's give it a shot. We're against Rosselhog, Heavy Lance. That is a lot of C-bills. 1.4 million C-bills per priority pick. There's no way we get that money back. That's almost 3 million C-bills in exchange for 2 priority picks. But it's like guaranteed to be good stuff. It's an extremely heavy lance. Rosselhog, 8 skulls. But there's no way we get 3 million C-bills worth of value. I'm going to go with the money. I am going to go with the money. In part just to cover our repair bills. So we are bringing the Vanquisher with Bo-Katan. We're going to bring Static for the AMS and for the general electronic warfare stuff. Again, Slick Sweet helping with everyone having higher initiative. And we've been putting Magpie in Static. And then that's 3.5, so that's 7 skulls worth. We can bring a little bit more. So let's bring Tank Buster. And I believe Gridlock was our Tank Buster mech warrior. And that brings us up to 4 stars, and we're on an 8 skull mission, so that's what we're bringing. Although, if we trade out Zapper for the Marauder 2C, that gives us more armor, gives us more tankiness. I think gives us more accuracy. And we still have Slinger, which we just got done improving. Tough decisions. Tough decisions all around. I think I would rather have... Zapper's got the C3, which helps everyone in the Lance, everyone on my team hitting better. Slinger has just a ton of LRMs, including a little bit of utility with the Incendiary in tandem. I want to give Slinger a shot with the new LRM upgrade. So who did we have in the Vulture Mark III? And I'm not cutting because this is like literally one person I'm trying to figure out. Okay, Ube. Sure. And that's the team we're dropping. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, since we went full money, we're hoping there's no support lance. We're hoping there's no reinforcements. We're hoping it's just a single heavy lance. But I see two objective indicators, so... Nope, there's a support lance. And there could be reinforcements. But I definitely want to drop where they can't see me, so that we don't get shot with no spawn protection. Where can I drop where they won't be able to see me? I mean, I can drop on the other side of this ridge line. That actually sounds like a really good plan. I'll drop in the cover as well. Alright, so they will not have direct line of sight. And neither will we. But we are able to go around the corner there. We could even send faster units up on the high ground here. That could be interesting. Like Slinger and Ghastly. And Static. But if we split up our forces, we split up our electronic warfare as well. And I dropped Magnet in favor of Slinger, specifically because of the range.
Got hostile contact.
Okay. They are everywhere, actually. Risk King Crab, Stone Rhino. Alright, AMS is holding. Beautiful. Oh wow, there's an Inuit right in front of us. How nice. Okay, what is the strategy we're gonna use here? Timberwolf Lamb. Ooh, we're gonna want to stay with Quasimodo. That's a hyper laser. Dragon Slayer, Catapult 3. They have some scary stuff. The Stone Rhino is going to be direct fire almost entirely. Risk King Crab, probably also very much direct fire. So I think we're going to push to the right. Try to take out this Lance, Hitman, Shrek PPC Carrier, Bruin, and Hunchback.
Commander.
As well as, obviously, the Inuit right in front of us. Get some evasion. And blast this dude apart. Structure exposed. Okay. I'll take it. They also have high ground over here with their Lamb and the Quasimodo. That's not great. I want to keep from having line of sight to the Quasimodo until I have a chance to take him apart at range. I'm not really worried. Like, the guys on the right are actually the weakest of everything on the field. Like, really not worried about... Okay, Lamb. Yep, Lamb doing Lamb things. And if the Lamb decides to charge us, that's going to be like 500 plus damage from a charge.
I hear ya.
So we actually definitely want to take him down as well. Okay, who do we use to take what down is the question. I think we want to definitely use our Vanquisher on the Lamb. Maybe anyone else who doesn't have a long enough range. We got 32s on the Hitman if we move the one spot, or a couple spots where we can see him. We could sprint for 3 straight past the Inuit. But that only gives us 24% hit chance. I'll take the 33.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Okay, let's test the new volume of fire. Okay, I'll take 62s, even better. Yeah, definitely long range. Alright, Hitman, say hello to the LRM swarm. Mass crit, structure exposed, Beagle probe
Another hit
crit.
like that, and you're toast.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Waiting for orders.
And again, we're going to use our long-range mechs to engage, unsurprisingly, at long range. We actually only have 36s. If I offensive push with our commander, we gain a little bit of accuracy, so we're up to 46s. If I warlord and then offensive push, I'm up to almost 50-50. Did I stray shot with one?
You can see daylight through my armor.
Yes, I did. How unfortunate. How incredibly unfortunate. But yes, as I said, Vanquisher is going to unload on the Timberwolf Lamb.
Confirmed.
Try to take it down in a single alpha. Acid, Apollo. No, not you. Yes, you. Come on. You can do it. Beautiful. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the Lamb charging us anymore.
I'm on the clock.
Tex is one of our mid-range builds, so we're going to finish the Inuit off with him.
Make some bad decisions at high speed.
We're going to stick with LRM so we don't stray shot our Vulture again.
Adjustment coming right up.
And it was enough. Beautiful.
I'm legally obligated
Yeah,
to inform you unpaid per kill.
I really need to figure out how to increase statics accuracy. Especially for situations like that where we're firing past our own people.
Understood. Moving fast.
Lady Killer advancing. Also trying to hit the Hitman. Hey, we got 50-50. We got all the DACA in the world. Go controlled burst to reduce the recoil. And fire. And that's a kill. Alright, we're making quick work of the guys on the right. We have destroyed one mech from each lance. Okay, Gauss and Large Pulse both missed. I'm happy to see that. Was that the Hunchy? Or was that the Bruin?
Yep.
Not sure. I assume the Bruin, since I can't get line of sight to the Hunchy. I mean, I'm not super thrilled to be firing Gauss rifles past my already opened back armor on my Vulture, but,
Attacking from position.
okay, neither stray shot. I'm fine with them missing as long as they didn't hit the Vulture. Okay, Conquistador, pushing. Catapult 3. Not firing indirectly, which makes me think it might be the Hyper Laser Catapult.
Yes, Commander.
Speaking of Hyper Lasers, that Quasimodo is sticking himself out. So I actually could pivot and just take him down immediately.
On it.
I think he's a higher profile target than the Bruin.
Roger.
Beautiful. Alright, PPC hit. Good to see. Here comes the Hunchy. Doing nothing. Apparently that's a ridgeline that he can't see past. Alright, I'll take a stray shot on Ghastly. Ghastly is the least likely to be struck, so...
Receiving you.
I am going to keep pushing with the Lady Killer. Triple PPC. There we go. Yeah, Clan Gauss Rifle, Large Pulse, Medium, ER Mediums, Streaks, and LRM. But I can only get obstructed line of sight to him. So I think I'm going to give the Bruin a turn.
Good to go.
And actually pull back with the Lady Killer to shoot the Quasimodo.
On the move. Full speed.
I don't want to get in range of those ER Mediums.
Target confirmed.
One hit. Alright, I'll take it.
Waiting for orders.
And LRMs, as far as I know, cannot stray shot, so... Continuing... Oh. We have heat problems now. I mean, it is Badlands, so... Am I fine with going overheat here? No. No sense risking it. It is important for me to take down the Quasimodo as quickly as possible. That sounded like stray shots.
Critical hit, Commander.
No. Okay. That sounded like stray shots, but it was not. Beautiful. The Marauder is going to continue pushing. Is that unobstructed? Doesn't matter, I can't shoot everything, so I'm going to let them take a turn moving closer to us. Hopefully the Bruin pushes into range of our Marauder 2C. Honestly, I think the King Crab and Tank Buster and our Marauder 2C should be able to handle the right side on their own. Moving a wide berth around there. And only shooting 2 of the PPCs.
Here we go! Yeah, critical hit!
Okay, left arm down. So that's a medium X pulse, but the Hyper is on the right torso. So we just need to drop him to the ground and completely destroy him.
No shit.
But that shouldn't be a problem. We do have quite a bit of accuracy, quite a bit of missiles. And yeah,
I see him.
Hyper Laser off the board. Beautiful.
Understood.
I'm on the clock.
Yeah, we are quite successfully taking them apart. Little by little. Unfortunately not in range of the heavy lasers. Oh, wait, yes he is. Just barely, by 1 hex. Yeah, definitely LRM there. So that's only 9 extra damage for 25% hit chance. I'll definitely go standard.
Attitude adjustment coming right up.
He's tagged, he's open,
Yeah?
and it's Gridlock's turn. What does Gridlock have? Warlord? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Warlord, offensive push, and I'm going to try to take down the side torso that's already open. Yep, side torso down. That's half his weapon systems offline.
Badass.
Alright. So now he's, if memory serves, that's a Clan LRM, a Streak, an ER Medium, and a Large Pulse
Commander?
that he has left. I think. Something like that.
Coordinates received.
Just kind of dancing back and forth. Oh, that's indirect fire only. I guess I'll start work on the Shrek then. Yeah, we're actually generating additional heat, even dropping an LRM-15.
Right, Commander.
That's not great. I mean, it's just 3 PPCs, but
How's it going?
3 less PPCs shooting at us is less damage incoming.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Alright, now we have a shot on the Bruin. A really good shot.
Affirmative.
And we hit something that was open, and that's an LRM explosion. Beautiful.
Kill.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So yeah, we're making short work of the guys on the right. So I think it's about time for us to engage the king crab.
Coordinates received.
So we've got good hit chances. We've dropped our heat. We have one more turn on Warlord, but I think I'm still going to offensive push for the higher accuracy and to try to pinpoint. See, a Warfare Suite Mark II ERPPC is inside torso. Heavy Rack 5 on both arms. Heavy MRM is on the left torso. I'm more worried about the heavy MRM than I am about the heavy PPC. I mean the ERPPC. Even though it is with capacitator, so it's a lot of damage pinpoint. But the heavy MRM 40 does 8 damage per missile, so that's 320 damage.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Alright,
Waiting for
2
orders.
PPCs hit. And I will actually go as far back as I can to leave room for the Vanquisher to walk forward, since the Vanquisher has shorter range than the Lady Killer. Okay, so this is the turn where we do not have controlled burst active, which is why our hit chance drops so heavily. 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I'm going to fire ×3, which should eliminate the recoil for next turn.
Target.
And it also gives us a lot more accuracy.
Ready for orders.
Ooh, okay, Vanquisher is actually too hot to advance. So we need a cooldown turn.
Hauling ass.
It's not good. So the king crab is definitely going to get a shot on us.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Meanwhile, we continue pushing with techs. That is Hunchback with 2 SRM6s, 4 medium lasers, and a small laser. That is mildly more threatening than 3 PPCs. So, yes, I am going to focus him.
Alright, let's get down to it.
I am absolutely going to focus him. Half the hit chance for triple the damage. Yeah, I'll take it. Beautiful. Actually, almost all of the SRMs hit, so
Well, who needed
absolutely
salvage
the right
anyways?
choice there. Although I probably should have given him a turn because he didn't have line of sight yet. But he's running away. Good choice. And again, the only one of them on the left that should be able to fire on us is the king crab.
need?
Tank Buster can get a shot on the primary side of the Hunchback. This might hurt a little. If I can pop the torso, the Hunchback is no longer a threat.
Nice. Got past
But it
the
looks
arm.
like I just opened the arm. I'm still worried about the Stone Rhino. And yeah. King Crab hurts.
I can't take much more of this.
King Crab absolutely hurts. But yeah, only his arms are open.
Let's do this.
Okay. Ghastly is hot and can only fire LRMs, but I think I am going to push to the left side with him as well. Firing indirectly, so using standard ammo.
Confirmed.
Just trying to take the King Crab down.
What do you want?
Meanwhile, Tex and Gridlock are going to handle this right side, cleaning up.
Alright, let's get down
Just
to
moving for highest accuracy possible. Good.
it. One attitude adjustment coming right
I
up.
probably could have gotten in his back, but yeah, that was fine.
I'm legally
He's
up.
down.
Good to go.
All that matters is he is down now.
Moving fast.
Slinger running a little hot. Firing indirectly with Artemis is bad. I mean, not bad per se, but just like less effective than direct fire because you have a penalty to hit instead of a bonus. You know, I think I'm actually just going to take a full cooldown turn.
Good to go.
Just completely drop all of my heat. Yeah, static again. Pushing forward, offensive push, this time with Warlord, I believe. Yes. Warlord, offensive push. And again, hitting the same side torso.
It's getting pretty hot in here, Commander.
Overheating a little bit, not great.
Orders?
But he is structure exposed. And we are going in with the Vanquisher to follow up on the open King Crab. Go enhanced imaging for absolute highest accuracy possible.
Giving them everything I've got.
And is that a kill? Yes, it is. So, the other benefit of targeting the side torso is if it has an XL engine, it goes down. But yeah, if we could get static a little more accurate, I would be very, very happy with the mech. Alright, left side, our arm has taken half its armor plates of damage. Right side, side torso's taken about 1/3. So, I think I'm just going to actually face the enemies. Well, I'm going to reserve, actually. I'm going to let them act when they can't see me before I pop the corner and start working on the Stone Rhino. Which I think is the plan. I think Stone Rhino is our next priority.
Yeah?
There we go. Gridlock is going to help Tex take down this Shrek. Tank Buster, busting some tank. Okay, structure exposed, so pretty unnecessary.
Waiting for orders.
But here we go. Stone Rhino is our primary target. Lady Killer moving in. I think I'm actually going to Vigilance with like everyone I pop the corner with. Again, losing half of our hit chance to fire twice as many rounds. Yeah, Hyper Assault Gauss Risk and Rocket Packs with ERPPCs. Alright. I have no idea what turn the Stone Rhino is, but man, talking is hard. Okay, big pinpoint missed. Love to see it.
Receiving you.
So, Lady Killer is going to move to cover. Just kind of trying to draw fire.
Understood. Moving fast.
And our hit chance is even worse now. But, we lose less than half the hit chance for more shots. So we are going to go ×6 with Breaching Shot and hit half of them. So, better than expected. The Shrek lands a PPC on Tex, but our Marauder 2C's fresh, so doesn't really matter. Ghastly, despite losing all its heat, not able to make the corner, so firing indirectly. A little bit of damage. Little bits of damage. Here comes the catapult. What are you carrying? Okay. So it's a Rack 2 catapult. I should have also gone Vigilance on Lady Killer.
Waiting for orders.
Whenever you pop a corner, it's always best to go Vigilance on the first one to do it, just in case they act before you can send anyone else to give target adversity. Yeah, Slinger.
Sprinting.
Brave Ube in his heavy mech running out and facing down a Stone Rhino. And yeah, we're gonna go with hit chance. Definitely short range. I think I'm also actually going to definitely go vigilance here. Because this is a heavy mech. And, yeah. Stone Rhino's scary.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
So, going to push Tex towards the
Let's make some bad
left
decisions
flank
at high
while also
speed.
taking a shot at the Shrek. Sure. Beautiful. Alright, so that's a Shrek down.
I'm legally obligated
Or is it
to
Shaq?
inform you on paper.
I hear ya.
Are we talking Kimchi or are we talking Big Ogre in the Swamp? Not sure. Static is overheating a little bit, so can only get obstructed line of sight. But we are completely fresh, so we kind of want them to focus us. Is this the time for a tactical shutdown? Yeah, why is our hit chance so bad? Heat plus 2 difficulty, sprinted plus 1 difficulty, move plus 1 difficulty. Stone Rhino has 3 evasion. Wow. Obstructed into forest, medium range. Okay. But yeah, again, going for side torso.
Tell me what to do. You can fly
All right.
right in here.
So again, tactical shutdown.
Hot. I'm shutting down.
So they should focus the shutdown target, which is our arguably least valuable assault mech, which has completely fresh armor.
Yes, Commander. Understood.
Vanquisher also going to cover. Vanquisher also going vigilance. And Vanquisher also shooting the Stone Rhino. He is open, so unfortunately our clustering actually did not hit anywhere close to the open location. But his center torso is getting ground through.
What do you need?
Gridlock, taking a cooldown turn,
Got it. No
repositioning,
shooting, just running.
and EWS pinging. Better hit chance, as well as reducing theirs, I believe. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, they did not go for the shutdown target. So our Lady Killer is knocked unsteady.
It's go time.
Okay. Despite our vigilance, they still go first. Alright. Hitting Slinger is fine. Conquistador. Okay, he is going. That was 110 damage pinpoint.
Commander?
Alrighty then. It also just occurred to me, yeah, whenever we shut down, we lose the electronic warfare from that mech. So we just lost a Nova EWS protecting us. I'm curious if the Slick Suite also shuts down. In any case, yeah, so continuing to try to take down the Stone Rhino. I don't want to hit him from the right, because his left side is already open, so I do want to hit him from the front. So we are going to Vigilance, and we are going to aggressively push with our heavy mech.
Affirmative.
What's the worst that could happen? I mean, do we go just a hair overheat? It is very important that we take it down. And it is turn 21. Which means this is the last shot we have. So yeah, I'm gonna go overheat.
Got it.
And clustering is not great. Unfortunate.
Critical hit, Commander.
If we had
Commander.
if we had successfully clustered into its side torso, we might have gotten the kill there. Alright. So static
Commander.
yeah, the shutdown was a very bad idea. We just lost to Clanny, our PVC, some heat sinks, but most importantly, we lost the battle computer optics, which I don't think we have a spare of.
I copy.
I mean, firing heavy MRMs into a cluster of mechs is always fun. And I don't think we need the full damage. I think the swarm would be enough. And it'll also do significant damage to all the other mechs in the cluster, so...
Firing a full salvo.
yeah, let's have some fun with some swarm. Yeah. As expected.
One less target.
We didn't need the full brunt of it. Okay, those are actually heavy Rack 2s on the catapult. Dragon Slayer, Gauss Rifle M7 PPC Donnell. Conquistador, heavy PPC with capacitator. Yeah.
Receiving you.
We found our next primary target.
On the move. Full speed.
We absolutely found our next primary target.
All weapons are go.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
And speaking of our primary target, we are actually able to get a shot with Tex.
High speed.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take that hit chance.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
Alright, we've ground through half his armor. We got a head hit. Looking good. Our left arm is open on the Lady Killer. So we're definitely going to pivot with our right side towards the enemies.
On my way.
Go Vigilance to drop stability and give us some damage reduction. And let's see how we do. Okay, he's open, he's stressed.
Systems back online.
Restarted static, so no more stability damage. And honestly, every other location's fresh. We just took a crazy amount of pinpoint to the arm. Oh, actually, the battle computer optics was destroyed by a through armor crit.
Yep.
Fun times. So yeah, it wouldn't have been nearly as bad if,
Let's move.
wouldn't have been nearly as bad if it wasn't just such insane pinpoint damage. Turn 28 is the Conquistador. Not doing anything.
To go.
Alright. So this is absolutely a situation where we pivot
Double time.
and take a turn taking something else down. See. Drop a 20 and a 15. Then again, if we're only firing 35 missiles, I think hitting the Conquistador with Incendiary is going to be more valuable.
Order shoot.
If we can keep him from firing his heavy PPC, then we are much better off. Again, we want to keep our right side of the Lady Killer to the enemies, since the left side is open.
Move into position.
Try to focus down the catapult. It's the lesser armored target with the bigger payload. We got him open, but that's definitely not enough. But he's doing nothing. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Alright. Gauss to the leg, I believe, on Slinger. That's fine. I don't think we have anything in the leg, do we? No.
Standing by.
Literally the best possible location that could be hit. I mean... oh, okay. It's a charge only. Never mind. I was gonna say, maybe we... since we have no minimum range on any of our weapons, I was actually thinking of kicking the Dragon Slayer with Ghastly. But no, we'll just push forward and continue focusing the Conquistador.
Here we go.
Despite the fact that he has crazy damage reduction.
Inflicted some.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Oh? We actually have a shot into the Dragon Slayer's back
All right.
with
let's get
Tex.
down to it.
So I think I'm actually going to take it. This could potentially be a one-shot kill. We have a lot of pinpoint, and it's just a heavy mech. Yeah, let's do it.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
Yep. Good job, Tex.
I'm legally obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Good to go.
Alright. Static is back up and running. We're going to keep our right side away from the enemies, since we already have half our armor missing on our left, right torso, I mean.
On my way.
It is a pity we lost the battle computer optics, but it's whatever. Prototype heatsink kit
Critical
explosion.
hit, Commander.
Oh no, just prototype heatsink explosion.
Yes, Commander.
You know, considering we hit him with incendiary and we just blew up one of his heat sinks, a little surprising how little heat he has.
Acknowledged.
But this should be the finishing strike.
Taking the shot.
We got heavy MRM-40 and MRM-45. Yeah, as expected, that's a kill.
Let's go!
That's a kill.
Target neutralized.
And then there was just a Catapult 3.
Yeah?
And Tank Buster's so slow. But we can EWS ping, so that's fine. I'm helping! Good job, Gridlock.
Yes, boss?
Catapult 3 versus Ghastly.
Firing full complement on enemy.
He's got some serious damage reduction going on,
Scored a critical hit.
based on the fact that the clan MRMs are doing 1 damage. I assume it's Bulwark in addition to Cover and Guarded.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
And yeah, kind of recklessly just facing him with static. Okay, so we blew up his leg and that somehow killed him. I'll take it.
Mission successful.
Alright, challenging mission. I could have gone much worse. Could have gone a little better, but could have gone much worse. The fact that we took down the... what's it? Hunchback dude. From the Disney movie. Quasimodo. We took down the Quasimodo before it hit us with its hyper laser, so at least there's that. Although the heavy PPC with Capacitator really hurt. So a bunch of parts we could take. We could take a replacement Clan ER PPC. I think we will. Unless I see something more interesting. Because we only have the 1 pick. But it's fine. Clan XL engine, cool. Fire control, targeting computer Mark II. Cool, we already have one. Dreadnought gyro. So this goes back to the same thing as the defensive gyros. We have a lot of omni-mechs, so we can't actually use it. Otherwise, I would absolutely take it. Radical double heatsink kit. Pretty good. Pretty valuable. We do not have one. Oh wait, no, that's just a radical double heatsink kit. That's not a proto. Yeah, I think we have a radical proto double heatsink kit sitting around for us to use with the mech we're gonna put the crazy armor into. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna take the Clan ER PPC. Just to replace the one that we lost on static. Hyper lasers do insane damage. You can overcharge them to do, I think it's 130 pinpoint. But just the misfire chance is so high. You're pretty much guaranteed to crit it at least once during regular use. The ER PPC with Capacitator is actually really interesting. It has a jam chance. Has a recoil of 3. Only has jamming of 1. Okay, never mind. That's not actually super interesting. It just, you can turn on the PPC Capacitator to do an extra 20% damage, I think. But yeah, recoil of 3. No, I'll stick with my recoil 1 clan ER PVC. We got a Bruin part, armor, structure, and LK LRM ammo. I'll take it. Alright, so only 352,000 repair costs. We made over 3 million, I think almost 4 million. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I'm actually going to go in the mech bay. And static, I'm going to stop work. I'm going to rebuild it right now. Just right now. So I like the pinpoint accuracy, which we get offensive push accuracy +2 on the advanced targeting computer clan. I really like that. We are going to keep the triple PPC setup, but I want to change how it works slightly. I like the advanced AMS. Dreadnought Gyro would have taken 4 slots, right? Do we have one sitting around I can look at? No, we don't. I'm pretty sure Dreadnought Gyro is 4 slots, so we wouldn't be able to use the advanced AMS. Otherwise, that would have actually been a good call. And replace the Clan ER PVC with like a large laser or something. In any case, yeah, go back to max front armor. And back to max armor. It's crazy that they shredded off the right arm in a single alpha strike. That was, what, 255? Yeah, 255 damage in like a single alpha strike. Craziness. And then put the front armor back in place. Okay. Oh wait, no, composite, okay. So we only actually had 42.5 structure on the right arm. Still, that's over 200 damage alpha strike, but it makes sense because it clustered almost entirely to the arm. Now obviously we're running hot as long as we're not dropping in more heat sinks again. But can we make this more accurate with 5 tons? What kind of actuators do we have? Actuator enhancement requires OmniMech. Okay. Weapon mount accuracy? So that's +2 accuracy with arm-mounted weapons instead of just +1. But it's also -3 accuracy with melee attacks, so we'll definitely want to keep far away. Makes sense. Then we have a weapon mount heat, which I don't think does very much at all. We got 130, and that gives us, oh, that you know what? That's 4 heat that we're dropping for a full ton. That's not worth it at all. We could just put a double heatsink kit in. I mean, double heatsink in. It doesn't give any additional accuracy. The arm already gives 1 accuracy. Huh. Well then. Upper recoil actually gives accuracy. That's interesting. Cooling jacket. That helps a lot with our heat, actually. Drops it down to 117. That's 13 heat. For a ton and a half. Right? So that's just about 97. That's just about 98 and a half. So yeah, ton and a half. Drops a ton of heat. A lot of heat. Good, good, good. Actually, would I be better off bringing another cooling jacket instead of the upper recoil? So that's 3 tons instead of the 3 double heat sinks, or 2 double heat sinks that we lost. And now we're overcooling by 9. Which is only 1 activation of the advanced AMS. So do we just go cooling here? No, I want to replace the battle computer. Also, we're running an Exchanger single plus. Alright, Clan Exchanger is overcooling by 18. Exchanger double plus is overcooling by 17. So the Exchanger clan is a little bit better. So since we're overcooling by 18, that's 3 activations or so. 2.5, whatever, of the AMS, of the advanced AMS, before we actually start generating any heat. It's pretty good. Although we did lose our optics, because the battle computer optics... Oh, we have a spare. Okay, so we have replaced the... Oh, it is 3 double heat sinks we dropped. Okay, we replaced the 3 double heat sinks, which is minus 18 heat per turn, with 2 cooling jackets, which are each 17, right? So it's 105 versus 117. So yeah, it's 12 heat for 1.5 tons instead of 12 heat for 2 tons. So cool. We are much more accurate. Well, okay, we're more accurate with one of the PPCs. By 1. But we have much better cooling. Is that how we play it? Also, we have another patchwork tier 1, but all that would be is leg armor. Do we have another double bin of AMS ammo? No, we do not. I mean, I would love to make this mech better, but I can't, like, we already have a turret mount on the heavy PPC. We've added the weapon mount on one of the Clan ER PPCs. I can't think of any way that we could possibly make it more accurate. I mean... So, Fire Control Targeting Computer Mark II, replacing the Advanced Targeting Computer, would give us +1 evasion ignore and +1 accuracy at the expense of the offensive push accuracy by +2. But honestly, I think I'd rather have the accuracy on every single shot rather than just the accuracy whenever I'm offensive pushing. I think that makes sense. Because again, if we can get these PPCs to hit, that scrambles their sensors by 5. If we can give them the no sensors debuff, that's a +5 accuracy, or +5 penalty to hit. So hitting with them is very important. And I think the evasion ignore and gunnery is going to give us higher chance to hit even with offensive push than the offensive push +2. Because again, 2 accuracy is the same as ignoring 1 evasion. So, yeah. As long as the target has any evasion, this is the same accuracy bonus on every shot instead of just offensive pushes. And the +1 gunnery also increases the accuracy. We already have battle computer energy, battle computer heat. I would actually really like the battle computer multi-track here. I think I'm actually going to drop a bin of AMS ammo. So we already have 680, 880 shots. So that's more than 10 activations, firing up to 65 shots per activation. And that would allow us to bring the multi-track, which actually I think I would put the patchwork over there. It's going to cost us a little money to move the patchwork, but the multi-track allows us to really enable the breaching shot to be more useful, in addition to letting us, you know, split fire and have an extra 4% location modifier whenever we do an offensive push. I'm just trying to build this thing as a scalpel. It's got the narrow low profile, defensive gyro, and you know, all the electronic warfare in it to try to not get hit. I mean, if I had the patchwork to use up these last 7 slots... Hold on a second. Ferrolamellar is kind of interesting, but it does not reduce the armor weight any, so never mind. Already has Clan Pharaoh. Clan Indo is 50%. Composite is also 50%. But Clan Indo gives us back our structure. We no longer have minus 50% structure points. I think getting back 50% of our structure points is worth the time and money investment of putting Indo in here as well. It also frees up the composite in case we want to put it in a different mech. I think that's a good call. Makes it a little bit beefier. Again, a gyro dreadnought would be pretty cool to be able to drop in, give it a little bit better damage reduction, and it's just the advanced AMS takes 2 slots. The dreadnought gyro, I'm almost certain, takes 4. So we would need an AMS Mark II. Wasn't I just saying I wanted tonnage for something? Wasn't I just saying I wanted tonnage for something? Oh, there I am going goldfish again. Ah, it was the Ferrolamellar I was talking about. Again, just making this thing tanky. So that's 1 plus 7 versus 1 plus 6. I do like the immune to through armor crits. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually replace the advanced AMS with an AMS Mark II. It's not as effective, but the ammo will last longer and it generates less heat. And I will put the ferrolamellar in. And then we have Patchwork Tier 1, which we'll toss in the center torso. And now we just need to shave off 0.18 tons of armor. So we'll take a little bit off the back. Not that much. I mean, that's a build. And then if we get a Dreadnought Gyro... But is this one of our highest value mechs? Is this the mech that we want to put the ferrolamellar on? I mean, this is a good mech to drop into like a duo duel. Just to scramble the enemy's sensors and try to reduce their accuracy. And again, the damage output isn't the best, but it's 3 instances of 75 damage pinpoint. So yes, it's only 225 damage, but if I target a single location, especially with the extra 4% called shot location modifier per battle computer, like this can very easily dissect a mech, which would be extremely helpful if there's only 2 mechs. Find the one that has, you know, the XL engine or whatever, and just precisely cut off its right torso or left torso and kill it. Yeah. I think this is a build. I really regret not taking the Dreadnought Gyro. Because the Dreadnought Gyro, I could have used... It actually would have given me the tonnage to use this heavy PPC instead of the Clan ER. And that would have actually been pretty good. It would have given us bulwark, it would have given us more damage reduction. But for now, we're going to dump 1.3 million C-bills into static. Because I believe in the scalp.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
It does not have the raw damage of other things, but it does have the same sort of precision as Tank Buster, just without the extra MRM45. Yeah, the MRM45 does the same amount of damage as static. However, it's splashy. It's all over the place as compared to exactly where I want it to go. So yeah, that's that. Let us arrange things so that static is repaired. Oh, Lady Killer also took 11 days worth of damage. Alright. And that should all be finished, I think. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So everything will be finished before the financial report. We'll take another look. Loki's back. XO's gonna be back.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Engineering. Upgrade drop tonnage.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
I wrapped up that job you asked for.
Alright.
Commander.
So we have 1 day left. We are going to drop on one more mission. Active patrol of local government mechs. Okay. and local government, so we're just going to go money again. And yeah, 7.5 skulls, so we're fine bringing 4 stars. Same team. Oh wait. We got Loki back. What was Loki in? Kingfisher. I could have sworn we had upgraded Loki from the Kingfisher to something else, but I don't remember what it was. So yeah, there we go. Exo's got 12 on the Vulture. Ube has 7. They both have the same skills, except Exo has more gunnery and tactics. They're both reckless. We don't need military with LRMs. Yeah, I'm going to go with Exo. Alright. And with that, we are off. Yes, I know, Darius. I know. Alright, let's see what the local government is bringing against us.
Command
I
interface
just see a single indicator. Hopefully that means no support lance. Hopefully we got ourselves a quick money mission.
On my cockpit. Does anybody have a towel?
But this map is not particularly great with no spawn protection. And we actually cannot drop on this right half of the map, so I believe there's reinforcements. What do we do? So yeah, we can't drop anywhere on that half of the map. So there's definitely at least one support lance. I mean, reinforcement lance. We can drop with line of sight to the primary lance blocked, which I think is a good call. So they shouldn't have direct fire on us, but we also won't have direct fire on them. Alright, not seeing anyone. There we go. And yeah. Somebody has line of sight to gridlock. Super Griffin, huh? Banshee, Archangel, and a Matar. Okay. Not seeing reinforcements yet, though, so if it's just those 4 mech... Oh, there we go.
Heads up, Commander.
Yep.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Alright. So, somewhere in the outskirts over here, we had a large laser come at us. Indirect fire against our AMS. We really need to get AMS on more mechs, especially since we downgraded the advanced AMS into a AMS Mark II. And I was wrong, they do have direct line of sight to us. Huh. Imagine that.
I'm here.
But only in that spot. Okay. Let's see, how do we handle this? I mean, we could pivot towards the water. We know a couple of our mechs run a little hot, so the water will help us cool down. And it'll keep line of sight to the Matar blocked, I think. But we will be fighting uphill, which is not great. We'll also be pushing towards the reinforcements, maybe get eyes on them. But as soon as we get eyes on them, that means they have eyes on us. Now, I think we're going to push through this rough terrain up onto the high ground. And then whenever we wipe this lance, we'll be able to pivot around and have high ground against the reinforcements. So I think that is the play. We'll just have to manage our heat properly. And what's our hit chance? 9% on the Matar with the BFG 9000? Yeah. We definitely want to take that thing down before it has the opportunity to unload on us. Also, bolt-on tandem rockets. Fun. Heavy PPCs. Fun. Yeah, we do not want that thing getting line of sight to us. Unfortunately, our hit chance is pretty awful on it right now. Firing indirectly. Okay, so we got 9.2% with Tandem, 9.2% with Artemis. But I think that is what we're going to do. We'll drop the LRM-5 just to save a little heat. Alright. Any damage is good damage. Alright, that's a Zeus. Shotgun PPCs. Okay. But it is firing at extreme range, so... Took very minimal damage there. Could return fire on the Zeus. But again, I think the indirect fire should go to the Matar. If we can destroy that thing before it gets a shot on us, then we'll be very happy. Interestingly, even firing indirectly, our Standard and Artemis have the same hit chance. That's strange. Artemis should have a penalty of 1 to hit indirectly. Alright, they really don't like my Lady Killer. Huh. Alright, Gauss missed. Beautiful.
Ready for orders.
Speaking of the Lady Killer, not able to get line of sight to the Archangel, which is kind of the direct fire target I was looking for. But we can rack it up against the Super Griffin, so we might as well. Just go all in, even though it's only a 31% hit chance. At this range, it's not going to get much better.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Static can actually pull back and get line of sight to the Matar. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm definitely going to want to hug the mountain. Without a doubt, I'm going to want to hug the mountain. What is our hit chance like anyway? 30s? Eh. If we fire through obstructed line of sight, then it'll be 20s. But I don't really want to shoot past the Lady Killer. Especially not for like 5% hit chance. So, we'll take the obstructed line of sight. We will take the obstructed line of sight. That's fine. Nothing hit. Unsurprising.
I may need some more time in the simulator.
But on the bright side, our cooling's good enough that we lost nothing.
What do you want?
Okay, this, all we'd be able to fire indirectly is our MMLs. But I do want to reposition onto the high ground. I mean, I could take a shot at the Warhammer, or the Zeus, or the Atlas. The Atlas only has a Gauss rifle, LRM-15, and a pair of PPCs. Zeus has snub-nosed PPC with twin-link capacitator, so damage fall off there. Heavy MRM-20, short range, and LBX-10. Not super worried about that. Warhammer has PPCs, medium laser. Okay, so I can literally just ignore the reinforcements for the most part. The damage will add up, but not enough. I don't think it'll be enough of a damage. I don't think it'll be enough damage adding up. Oh jeez, English. I don't think it will be enough damage adding up to warrant focus firing any of them. Banshee has AC-10 Kaliyama, some pulse lasers, LRMs, and a PPC. Archangel's a little worrying because it's actually able to get close enough to use its pulse lasers. That is considerable damage, but in order for him to use them, he's going to have to get closer to us, which will let us shoot him. Yeah, no, I think I stay on the Super Griffin. And right there, I have direct line of sight.
Let's make some bad decisions in high.
So, Super Griffin. Yeah, just fire what I can. Nice hit with the Gauss.
Receiving you.
He is now unsteady. But I cannot follow up with the MRMs. So I think the Vanquisher is just going to push towards the rough terrain to try to take high ground.
Yep.
I really don't like the idea of shooting past my mechs. Friendly fire isn't very friendly. So I think I'm actually going to move down a little bit.
Copy that.
Still in cover. Just to get the unobstructed line of sight and to get the MRM online.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
Yeah, that's some solid damage against the Super Griffin. Cool. I do not have very much indirect fire at all, so I am going to have to face down the BFG 9000 at some point. And that is worrisome. Unless I'm going to be able to like crest the ridge and kill him in one turn. Alright, Super Griffin has Bulwark, Guarded, and Cover. It is no longer a good target. And yeah, again, the Zeus doing very little at extreme range. So I think the play is definitely to push the guys on the high ground. Yeah. A single large laser, a single shotgun PPC, not too concerning at all. Double PPC, double miss. Alright. I'm a little confused. I thought Tank Buster also had AMS. No. Ah, Lady Killer's AMS is jammed. That's why.
Waiting for orders.
I was gonna say, I thought we had two AMS mechs. Ghastly, again, just trying to plink at the Matar from long range, indirectly. Every point of damage we do now is one less point of damage we'll have to do once it can shoot us. Archangel, moving, bracing. Yep. I mean, the Atlas has respectable long-range firepower. So maybe I do take him down while I can.
Onward.
But again, anyone who can fire indirectly is going to. Look for some through armor crits. Why not? So it's 11 long range versus 7 short range. Definitely long range shot. Or maybe I save the tandem for a better hit chance.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. I'm a little undecided on it. Alright.
Coordinates received.
I am noticing a much better accuracy on static. And out of curiosity, if we go Warlord offensive push, 50-50s,
Time to die.
side torso, triple hit, and did they all hit side torso? No. One of them hit arm. But still, 150 damage pinpoint to the arm. I mean, to the side torso. I will absolutely take it. Lady Killer will actually have to move closer if I want to bring the Rack 5 online against the Atlas. There's an Oss Scout. What? They brought an Oss Scout to a assault mech fight? Yeah, I'm just gonna take a turn to drop stability with the Lady Killer. Brace in case they shoot at it more. They seem to really like it.
I'm on the clock.
And yeah, we unjammed everything, so Advanced AMS is back online. I kind of want to push the low ground with Tex, just because he is a medium range build. And unless we can get close enough to bring our weapons online, it's just not super effective.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Could be risky. I mean, could be a very bad idea getting closer to them.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to run this.
Alright, so Atlas has some AMS. Noted. Bring the Vanquisher up to the rough terrain. Again, the idea is just hopefully the Matara will be in a position where I can crest the ridge and destroy it in one go. I think Tank Buster is going to stick with Tex.
Heading out.
Splitting our forces could be a bad idea. I mean, honestly, with that hit chance, I'm also going to go offensive push with Tank Buster to just try to open up the side torso. And they both missed. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So yeah, we're kind of getting a little disorganized here. Super Griffin flying through the air. I mean, we've already got half of his armor off, so it's okay. Natara's just looking fine, though. All the armor in the world. I really am worried about the BFG 9000. A single hit from that could potentially wreck one of our mechs. And with its support weapons. Alright. Lots of misses from the Zeus. Love to see
That's all
it.
you got?
Absolutely love to see it. Okay. Yeah, Banshee firing indirectly, AMS intercepting everything. Easy peasy. And in a mission like this is part of the reason I replaced the advanced AMS on static with the AMS Mark II. It's going to be slightly less effective against high volumes of fire, but it'll be just as effective against like a single LRM-15, a single LRM-20 here and there. Okay, so we can actually get to the top of this ridge without having line of sight to the enemies. That's good. That's good. I mean, 11.3 is still a pretty terrible hit chance. I mean, do I go for the Super Griffin instead? No, because it's still a terrible hit chance. Yeah. Alright.
Now it's
Very well. Continue doing tiny instances of damage to the Matar. Archangel's pulling back, doing nothing.
standing by.
We have a shot on the Warhammer with the PPC. I'd much rather fire indirectly at the Matar.
On the move. Full speed.
And our hit chance is getting better as we get closer. Still only doing 2 damage per missile. It'll take a while to grind through him.
What do you want?
Tex, I do not want to move into the Spore Cloud. That would be extra damage taken. So, going for 1 evasion looks like. I could get 2 evasion. Ooh. Okay. So running through the Spore Cloud and not ending in it will actually give us better evasion. Better defense.
At high speed.
And then take a shot at the Atlas.
Let's see if I'm sober enough.
From the side that's already damaged, so he's open now. And again, we don't want to end up in the Spore Cloud. So that would be us taking extra damage. But we can move through the Spore Cloud to get better defense, and shoot the Atlas in his already open side. I think I'm actually going to offensive push again.
Got it.
And hope that I hit. Nope.
Yeah, Commander.
No hits to the side torso. How unfortunate. And the Lady Killer, best shot into the side of the Atlas, is indeed moving into the Spore Cloud, so... it's not worth it. I thought both racks were going to be able to be online.
Target confirmed.
Unfortunately, that is not the case. But is it at least a knockdown?
Target's taken a critical hit. Orders.
No, not a knockdown. How unfortunate.
Aye, aye.
Alright, so we've got a Vulture, an Orion, and a Vanquisher pushing the high ground against 4 mechs.
Yeah?
Oh, we still have Tank Buster left. Okay.
On it.
We still have Tank Busters, so we will get a knockdown on the Atlas. And a side torso down. Beautiful. That's a PPC and a Gauss Rifle offline. Pilot injury. And I think we actually knocked him into the next round. He had 1 initiative, and he had not acted yet. He hit the ground, and now he's 14 initiative and didn't act. So I think we actually pushed him all the way into the next round. Pretty nice. That's the other benefit of using offensive push liberally. Really controlling initiative. Unfortunately, I don't know if any of us are going to really be able to act before turn 14. So he might be able to just stand up. Yeah, no, we have Ghastly and Slinger acting before turn 14. But, yeah. We're going to be definitely focusing the Matar with the guys on the high ground. Okay, 2 of the missiles actually hit us. Yeah, if we were still running the advanced AMS on static, then those 2 missiles wouldn't have gotten through, but... yeah. About that whole shooting the Matar in the face thing. I'm going to reserve with the heavies. If our Vanquisher can round the corner and shoot the Matar, then we will absolutely engage this round. Otherwise, not going to happen. We're going to continue cowering and firing indirectly. Okay, Warhammer moving. Shooting his pair of PPCs and missing. Beautiful. Honestly, it's just the MkIII. Everything else I'm not
Yes, Commander.
incredibly worried about. But... yeah, that thing is scary. I mean, I'm fairly certain the BFG 9000 would be able to just completely wreck one location.
I await your command.
No, but we are going to use Tank
What do you
Buster.
need?
And again, just staying out of the spore cloud
Confirmed.
to not take the extra damage. Firing on the Atlas in a cluster of them, so I was gonna say even misses should hit somebody. But no, we actually completely whiffed the cluster of mechs with our assault or with our Gauss rifle.
Commander.
Marauder 2C. I don't like the idea of having people in my back, so I'm actually going to pivot back around through the spore cloud again. Then again, they're still in my back that way. Either way, Marauder 2C is going to have enemies in its back.
Let's make some bad decisions.
Alright, Tex. I believe. I can shoot everything at the Ost Scout or the Zeus. I mean, the Atlas is missing its primary scary weapon. So yeah, I think I actually do switch targets for the Zeus.
Attitude adjustment coming right up.
The Zeus is the next scary target.
Back. Let's do this.
And then we have Static. Moving for 3 evasion into the water. So we have absolutely no concerns about heat. And yeah, just
Here we go!
blindly firing on the Zeus.
Orders?
It's in a cluster of mechs, so... oops, camera, what you doing? Crazy camera. Alright. So we reserve.
I'll just mind my own business.
Lady
Don't
Killer
have to
takes a
do
turn.
that,
Lady Killer pushes
On the way.
out
Double
and
time.
also engages the Zeus with both racks. Beautiful. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
All we need to do is tickle the Zeus and he falls down. But the last 3 mechs we have left are definitely going to engage the MkIII.
Double time. Let's go.
Vanquisher, pushing forward, going Vigilance, going Acid, with enhanced imaging on, and hopefully getting some work done.
All weapons are go.
Oh wow. So our Acid Heavy MRM usually does 12 damage to armor. It was only doing 7.
Good to go.
That's scary. But
Understood. Moving fast.
we're gonna push him anyway.
Taking the shot.
We're just gonna really hope that that BFG misses.
Thy will be done.
And we can only get indirect line of sight. Nope, we can go right there. 17.9, huh?
Moving fast.
Alright, 37, I'll take 37. So I am clustering a little bit, which is very nerve-wracking. So even if the BFG misses, it might still stray shot. Turn 25. Okay, so first the Archangel. Alright. As expected, the Archangel engages the heavy
Hit
mech.
there.
Not much armor left in that location.
Okay, Atlas. Single PPC, some LRMs, Not worried about the Atlas. Tar. Oh, it's an Omega. Ow. Yep. Tandem rockets and a leg hit.
Ass kicked.
But it's okay. It's just a leg hit. But we are actually,
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
we are in a little bit of trouble. We are almost unsteady, or we are almost knocked down. We have one leg already down to 35, and the other leg is down to about 80. So, we could very easily lose a mech. But if it's just the legs, then that's actually fine. There's nothing in the legs, so we don't lose any components. Also, the Ost Scout fired a single energy weapon and shut down. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure that means it's a VSPL. Probably a large, because he's also in the water and still shut down.
Standing by.
Okay. Is that unobstructed? Yes. That is unobstructed. And that is, hopefully, a kill.
Everything I've got.
Please. Okay.
Reporting critical hit.
I think we destroyed the BFG 9000. We did. He still has tandem rockets and he still has a heavy PPC. So he's far from done being threatening. That's a charge. Upper leg destroyed. That's a knockdown. Head hit, no less.
We lost one eye.
Okay. Even though we lost the mech for the fight, I'm actually completely fine with that, because we have lethality, you know, very low. So our mech warrior probably didn't die. And we didn't lose any actual components. We just lost a leg.
Receiving you.
So I'm very happy to see that, actually. And yet we cannot get into his back. Then again, would I even? I have a chance to kill the Omega here.
Roger.
Or at least take its leg off.
Huh?
Injury resisted, but that's fine. He's on the ground. He should have relatively low initiative next round. I mean, this is a chance to just kill the Ost Scout.
Let's make some bad decisions.
And I'm going to pull away from the cliff face with the Marauder. Even though we do have people in our back. And yeah, I'm going to try to core him. Just going to try to core him.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
There we go.
I'm legally
So,
obligated to inform you
there's a
of
big, scary pinpoint energy weapon off the board. With a single Alpha Strike.
Moving fast.
Static also pushing away from the ridge. And I'm going to Warlord offensive push and try to take the Zeus's leg.
Here we go.
There we go, he's on the ground.
Crit.
And his other leg has less armor left than his center torso. So
Good to
if
go.
I'm able to take the other leg, we can take down the Zeus with minimal effort. Solid hits. I think his leg is open now. It is indeed.
Standing by.
61 left. And we have Tank Buster with crazy battle computers. So we have a 77.7% chance to hit leg. I'm actually going to save the MRMs.
Engaging target.
Both legs destroyed. Alright, that's a Zeus off the board. The Omega still has 22 initiative. Alright, they are going for the back of my mechs that are on the low ground. That's not good. But they are missing a lot, so at least there's that.
Losing lots of armor.
Good to go.
Okay. Whoa, camera. Behave. So we do have Ghastly going before the Omega. This should be a kill. This should be a kill. We only need 72 damage center torso. That is a kill indeed. Okay. No more tandem rockets to worry about. No more heavy PPC to worry about. Marauder doing squats for some reason. Alright.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
So I think I'm actually... PPC LRM 15. The LRM 15 is going to get intercepted by our AMS. Dual PPCs and a bunch of mid to short range weapons. I think I'm literally just going to ignore the guys behind us and try to take down the Super Griffin.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Just turning my back casually to a bunch of PPCs. I'm going to switch to LRMs because we are firing past a friendly.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
He is unsteady, but he is not knocked. Archangel.
Remember to bury me with my money.
Pilot lethal damage. That was a headshot. That was a really big headshot.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. On the bright side, Tex is fine. On the downside, we just lost a Fire Control Mark II advanced targeting computer.
Right, Commander.
Go ahead and bring Static in against the Super Griffin. Go offensive push again. If all three hit center torso, it dies.
Roger that.
But it is a knockdown even though only 2 hit. Bleeding out. I did not see how many activations. I do wish the bleeding out blah 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 activations lasted a little bit longer. I did not see how many activations he has left.
Standing by.
I didn't even hit center. Huh. Imagine that.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, I think I'll take the Super Griffin down now. Just go for side. He was running an XL anyway, so...
Tango down.
Okay.
Commander.
And now we have the back of our the back of the enemy Archangel is facing our Vanquisher. So this is probably going to be a one-tap. Yeah. That's what you get. That's what you get.
I'm out of short-range missiles.
You dare shoot Tex in the face. Cannot get unobstructed. Can if we move out there like that. Alright.
Confirmed. Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Even though the Banshee will probably be shot in the back. Ah, it's a La Malinche. Okay. Alright.
Okay, that was bad.
Warhammer.
They getting the angle on me.
Still not in laser range, so just firing a pair of PPCs. And he already acted. He's got Ghastly and Vanquisher in his back. I'm not worried about him anymore. So might as well take the shot on trying to kill the Atlas. Daka Daka Daka. And that's a dead Atlas.
Hostile eliminated.
Commander.
And yeah, as I said,
On the
Ghastly taking a shot at the Banshee's back.
Roger that.
Opening him,
Commander?
but not a kill. Okay, I can only get unobstructed line of sight by shooting through my own unit. That's not happening.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, Warhammer's fresh, so I'll just shoot him randomly. Triple hit. His sensors should be pretty garbage now. And there we go.
Moving to position.
Vanquisher, backstrike on the Banshee, and kaboom. Alright, and then there was one.
Aye, aye.
Yep.
Confirmed.
Only obstructed line of sight, but that's fine. Should still be enough, I think. No, it's not, actually.
Scored a critical hit.
Will all be.
Let's do this.
So, I can only fire indirectly, but all I need is to just tickle him for a knockdown. So,
Here we go.
as long as one hits, I think we got the knockdown. We actually got the kill firing indirectly. Cool.
Target eliminated.
Alright, time to find out what we lost and what we get. Pretty sure it wasn't worth it. Just that headshot on text was... That was the tipping point of worth versus not worth. Okay, there we go. Cool.
Mission successful.
Alright, casual 3 million C-bills. Slinger, again, since XO got knocked out, pilot consciousness threshold, we actually lost absolutely nothing. Some crits on some leg actuators. Damage that's, repairable, very easily repairable. Lady Killer almost got opened, but is fine. Ghastly didn't get shot. Okay, we lost Air 12 Sheath Beacon. That's not great. We lost the Fire Control Target Computer Mark II. Sad to see that go. We did not have any kind of support A or B, so cool. Clan Cockpit, we have 5 of them sitting around, so even if it's not built in, who cares? Tex is fine. He's injured for 87 days, but he's fine. I mean, considering he took a Gauss slug to the face, that's perfectly fine. Vanquisher basically didn't get touched. Static got a little bit of armor damage, but otherwise fine. And Gridlock got tickled a little bit. So yeah, successful mission. If we can salvage a Target Computer Mark II, then absolutely worth it. And there's a cooling jacket. They're good to have. Engine XXL. There's an advanced Target Computer, but not a Mark II. Gyro XL, okay. Yeah. Alright. Heavy MRM Acid is interesting, but it's a double stack of Slick Sweets. It's good. I think I take the cooling jacket here. Command Console Artemis 4. It's pretty good. I mean, it weighs 7 tons, but... yeah. +1 initiative for everyone. If it was just +1 lance accuracy, that would be so good. But, We got ourselves another heavy PPC. Machine gun can go. Comm suite. Cooling jacket and an XL gyro. Okay. Alright, so 308,000 C-bills for repairs, which is fine. Again, we just made like 3 mil. So, definitely making progress. 21 million. So, yeah, it turned out the armor was 38 million to install, and then we also need however much to make the rest of the mech. So, our target goal is actually closer to like 40 to 42 million, and then we can start the in-game. But, yeah, other than Tex taking a Goth shot to the face, I'd say that went pretty well. I'm definitely happy with Static's changes. It was much more accurate, and the ability to offensive push was still very accurate. So being able to bring that scalpel in and just kind of dissect exactly where we want the mech to be struck is very helpful. And the fact that we took a BFG 9000 hit to a heavy mech and did not lose any components. That could not have worked out any better. Before we go over the financial report, I'm going to check the store. Just on the off chance, binary laser. It's pretty cool. Bonus crit chance on a laser is interesting. But it does have damage fall off, so I think I'd rather have a PPC, honestly. Clan or heavy, obviously. Not a standard 50 damage PPC, but yeah, I mean, it can do up to 90, but it could also do as low as 60. I'd rather just take the 75 every shot from a Clan ER PPC for 3 less tons, or from a heavy PPC for 1 additional ton, but having the 3 scramble. I like PPCs. They're very useful. Yeah, not seeing anything really. Actually, hold on a second.
New equipment available.
Oh, Static is damaged. I'll need to remember I bought that. Static, I believe the engine. I believe the engine of Static allows for an additional heatsink up to 5. What about the Dire Star? How many heatsinks can its engine hold? 2. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go protos on the Dire Star. In any case, I think that's good for today. So that has been your episode of Roguetech. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.